Hello, and thank you for joining me for Back to School Night. Today, we're going to talk about your child's physics class and the expectations that are needed for them to do successful in it. So, a little bit about myself. My name is Jean-Patrick Francois. My email is here, jfrancois@psusd.us. I graduated from UC Irvine, class of 2010. This is my 8th year teaching at DHS-HS, and I've taught chemistry, anatomy, physics, and AP chemistry in the past. So this course is Physics in the Universe. It's offered periods 4, 7, and 8. A little bit about this course. So students are going to be able to explain the major forces in the universe, gravity and electrical attraction. They're going to be able to apply math to a bunch of different situations to make predictions about how fast something's moving, whether or not electricity is going to flow through a circuit and light up a light bulb, or different types of energy calculations. So, for example, how much energy a roller coaster has at the top of the hill versus at the bottom of the first drop. For our access for students, it's going to be over Zoom. Here is the schedule, quarter 1 and quarter 2. These are the times that they're expected to meet, and we're holding these classes daily, so they're expected each day. For our class expectations, this is the grading policy. It's 20% participation, 40% classwork, and 40% tests and projects. These slides are posted, so if you want to see more details about the syllabus, there's a link here on this slide. So for classwork, students are going to be assigned class work daily. These are slides on Google Classroom. The students are going to open up the slides and work on those. While they're working, I can check to make sure that they're doing the problems correct and that they're engaged in the class. These slides are going to be due at the end of the day unless I say otherwise. And I'm going to be grading them mostly for completion. So they get 3 points if all of their work is finished, 2 points if they're missing something or there is a big mistake with what they've done, and 1 point if they've completed less than half or there's a lot of major errors. For participation, it's going to break up into 2 categories, completion and communication. So completion is, are they doing the work? Are they turning in their slides daily? And communication is, are they interacting in class? So they're responding in the chat. If I call on them randomly, are they responding when called upon? So this is graded weekly. They get points based off of this, roughly 50-50. So for tests and projects, all of our tests are going to be done in class. It's really important that if they're absent a day that we take the test, that they make it up within 5 days. If they don't make it up within a week, that's going to be goes in as 0 in the grade book, and it really hurts their grades. For projects, the project's going to be assigned once every week or 2, and the projects are going to have a due date along the top. They just need to make sure that they follow all the instructions for the projects and that they turn them in on time. For late projects, it's going to be 10% off each day that's late. So here's kind of what our class looks like. There's a combination of a couple different things. So first, we're doing calculations. So this is an example of a type of problem that we did with circuits. So students would do work on a separate sheet of paper, take a picture of it, and then put it into their slides. For simulations, this is a simulation that we played around with. There's sliders that they can move and manipulate this and make some observations and recordings to get some data. For our videos, students have to use Flipgrid to record videos of them explaining some concepts or things that we learn in class. And then lastly, we're going to actually look at videos, like, for example, here, Mr. Bill Nye. So we can look at some phenomena like what happens, like, why are these balloons being pushed away from each other when we rub this plastic rod with fur? Tutoring will be offered Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday at 2 p.m. each day. Students can come in and ask questions if they need help going through some of the calculations. If they have questions about their grade and want to know what they're missing, that's an opportunity for them to get one-on-one help. If they can't come to tutoring, students can contact me through email. Another option for our class, when we're doing calculations, I post examples on our class YouTube page, so the students have links to this. So this is an example of me going through a problem. So this is nice because if they're having questions about any part, they can pause it, they can follow along. They could try it on their own, and then they can restart. So you can see this is me explaining one of the problems from the previous lesson.
Into some new number, go for this. So we have 18 and 36.
So they're able to pause it and kind of go through at their own pace. This course does require a lot of use of math, especially later on with calculations. So I try to give them help in terms of time in class, tutoring opportunities, and these videos as a review. So unfortunately for distance learning, we can't do a lot of the in-class activities that we would normally would, but we have the advantage of having technology and access to it that allows us to look at these virtual labs and have example videos that students can work through at their own pace. So we're trying to make the best of the situation and trying to provide as much content as we can in the limited amount of time that we can as well. I realize it's a lot and there's a lot of issues going on around this as well. So if there are any issues, please feel free to contact me at my email address here, jfrancois@psusd.us, and we can work out any issues that you or your student may be going through. For our class, so far, it's been a great experience. Everyone has been really flexible with learning how to use the technology and do the problems and participate on a new online platform. And I know that with time, it's only going to get better and better. So I appreciate you. Thank you for taking the time to watch this presentation. And if you have any questions, please contact me here at this email address. Thank you.